And we're live.
Sure. You want me to
Oh, go ahead. Put the headset on, John. Fly ball right side. Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. Just got in from the parade. I said we'd miss half an inning. I missed half an inning and 1 out. Hello, John Fry. Tuck that microphone right up tight, and good to see you. Great job on the parade. I don't think you're on right now. Let me see. Oh, I think maybe you're on
check,
3.
Check. There we go.
You're on 3, not 2. So let's turn 2 down. Oh, that's Bill on 2. So there.
Yeah, don't be turning me down.
No. See, there you go. And John's on 3. John, how about now?
Yeah, you got me.
But if you need more volume, you're 3 here, John.
Yeah.
Okay. How about right now?
That's better, yeah. Yeah, buddy.
What happened to Trey? Did he strike out?
He did.
Okay. So Trey Larson's done. 2 down. Now we go to Chad Patko with 2 in the bucket here. I don't see my glasses here either. I thought I brought them. There's other.
I didn't see any of them.
Oh, okay. That's fine. We'll see. I took them. I don't know where I put them. Well, maybe if we get a chance, I'll look later. I'm good right now.
Good job on the parade, fellas. You did great.
Parade's done.
I think you have to turn me up a little bit, Westy.
I will. How about right there? How about there, Bill?
Sound check.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's better.
All right, good.
Yeah, you're in.
All
You're
right.
in. 2-0. Mudhens. We're in 2 outs here in the bottom of inning 1. Chad Patko, ground ball left side, and that's foul. Check my shots. I got to put some more light on this camera. Hold on. Dial that in here for you folks at home.
Well, that looks better.
Right there. There we go.
That parade was long.
Long. It's long. They're 2 hours, and they didn't disappoint on that.
No.
Away. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on second baseman Chad Patko. Bill, thanks for getting everything set up. I see, Bill, we kind of pimped you on this.
I saw that.
See, return that.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Return to sender.
Right, but then we tucked one in under the hat.
I
for
saw
you.
that too. I love it.
Yeah, that was for real. First one is for the pimp job there.
You guys did great. Thank you very much.
John worked hard. He was on in the street.
Oh, man, did he ever.
Yeah, he was. I was a little chilled at the end. I'm not going to lie to you. It was like we had the AC like at 58 in that thing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That's inside. Yes, for those of you just tuning in, so John Fry from Evansville, our great friend John Fry from Evansville, comes up and helps me live stream the parade, which we did, and it just ended about 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We packed our stuff up and ran down here, and here we are doing Fish Mudhens baseball. 3-2. So, that's fouled away at the plate, and we'll stick at 3-2.
I'm glad you guys are here.
Maybe a little much. We'll turn 4 down just a little bit. There we go.
You tired, John?
Yes, I'm. Whew,
I was gonna have you wear my Fitbit. I'd have had the steps for a month.
You had a lot of steps.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Flown up right side, right field. Right fielder going back. Got room and makes the catch right in front of the track out in right field. So Patko hits it pretty well the other way. But right fielder Ty Schrader gets underneath it, and Patko flies out to right. And not often you can say 3 up, 3 down for the Fish here in the bottom of inning 1. They get no runs on no hits, no errors, and none left. One inning in the books from First National Bank at River Falls Field. 2-0, St. Paul Mudhens. Hey, do you want to go defensively, Bill, for
Sure.
the River Falls
Yep.
Fighting
Whenever you're
Fish?
ready.
I'm ready if you're ready. 'Cause this is going to be all news to me. So
Oh, yeah, good point.
I'm going to pull this up here, and I'm going to John, what do you think of that right there? So defensively
Nice.
for the River Falls Fighting Fish, Kyle Fritz will be on the mound tonight, pitching to his battery mate Chase McQuaid. Lucas Ludke will be over at first base. Chad Patko at second base. Trey Larson will have the duties up the middle at shortstop, and Reagan Pinhow will be over at third. Out in the outfield for your River Falls Fighting Fish, Henry Zimmerman in left field. Brian Gable will cover all of that big real estate out in center field. And Austin Curdy, we'll see him again tonight. He'll be out in right field for your Fighting Fish. Thank you, Billy Jensen, for putting that together.
Leading off the top of the second inning for St. Paul Mudhens,
Yeah, I got to catch my breath a little bit here, and
Got some
probably
refreshments for you.
yes, thank you.
And there's some snacks down there for you too.
Oh,
We got snacks in the bag.
Snacks.
He said snacks.
I gotta catch my breath here.
Yeah.
Kevin's probably the one more catching his breath.
Ooh, nice.
That's a nice grab.
Real nice.
Nice play and follow territory. Wow. I got there just a little late. Was it Pinhow that got over
Yep,
there?
it was.
Caught
Yep,
that?
Reagan Pinhow.
So Reagan Pinhow gets all the way near the fence beyond the River Falls dugout and gets Ty Schrader on a fly out in follow territory to the third baseman.
Nice backhand.
There's one out. Now we go to Trevor Heyman.
Is his mullet sponsored by Realtree and Busch Light?
It should be. If it's not, it should be.
Bass Pro Shops maybe a sponsor for the mullet?
You come in swinging tonight. I like it, John.
He's good.
You come in with both barrels loaded. Just love it.
I mean, he's got a solid salad going there with the stash. I think yesterday you were talking some caterpillar action.
Caterpillar,
Yeah.
little caterpillar. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a real deal over there at third.
Big time.
I mean,
Yeah, he's a good player. Hits 500 too, by the way.
Yeah, he's really good.
Hops in there. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes here with 1 out. No, Chase McQuaid got that in a spot that didn't feel that good. Hey, Taylor Smith. Hello from Evansville.
oh, T. Smith.
T. Smith is on.
T. Smith. Oh, so Taylor Smith, he is the Jays entertainment in the Jays Nest booth, right? So he's playing the music, he's playing the strikeout songs, the walk songs. He's providing the entertainment like you might have here, music in between innings. So that's Taylor Smith from Evansville.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Taylor Smith. Huge help to the Jays organization. He's my right-hand man there.
Oh, I hear it. Someone's got their
I'm
volume
sorry. That's
on.
me. I'm sorry. My fault.
We got a double action here.
That was me. I was listening to you guys in the parade.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot to listen to there. Here comes another John Deere tractor. A lot of that.
There was a lot of that.
2 down after the strikeout. We go to A.J. Levy.
Yeah, so
Levy hits one
That
pretty well into
sounded
left
well.
field. Well, that's one hops the wall out off the River Falls Municipal Utility sign. And digging into second base is A.J. Levy, hitting in the 9 spot with a 2-out resounding double. That did sound good, didn't it? We'll take a look at him when he comes back to second base here, because that was a walloped baseball. There he is. 2-out double.
I think that carried on Henry a little bit more than he thought it was going to.
Now we go back to the top of the order. Riley, I don't know. I lost my glasses. Schwelbach. Help me out, Bill. Schwellenbach. And what did he do the first time?
That's a double.
Oh, he had a double the first time. 2-bagger. Second guy also doubled, huh?
The second guy singled.
Okay.
Do I have doubled on there?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Well, we'll get it squared away.
Yeah, a little.
So
flustered.
first 2 guys scored. So
Yeah, they don't-
hitters. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 in the bucket. Check swing. No, he did not go. We're back at the top of the order for the St. Paul Mudhens. They got a 2-0 lead. Not often you can say the Fish haven't fell behind many innings this year. It's okay. Kyle Fritzy pours one in there. He's old iron arm, Kyle Fritz. He's got a little sleeve on that left arm tonight. He's one of the wily veterans, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's got velo up in the high 70s, low 80s.
Not bad for the crafty veteran. Been around a minute.
Yeah, he sure has.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Fritzy set, and here it comes. Oh, he gassed him up there. That must have been 73, huh?
74.
Okay. Dialed in.
You are dialed in.
3-2. We got room for him. If Schwellenbach reaches, Resner's on deck. Oh, just missed. And he'll get the free pass with 2 outs. Charlie Rowan. Okay.
I'll recap the first inning and in between innings. Okay.
Yeah. So Rowan singled and scored his first time up today. Runners at first and second now. 2 in the bucket. Fritzy delivers. Check swing. Did he go or not? You might want to check that. Checking is free here at the bank. They are going to check it, and he says no. Checking is free here at First National Bank, River Falls Field.
Open yours up today.
Open yours up today. Head down and see Jeff Johnson. We had him on during the parade.
Yeah, it was a great interview.
Yeah. Flown up, right side, right field, cruising over. Austin Curdy reels it in. We see Curdy everywhere.
Yeah,
we got a guy there. We got a guy there.
Yeah, Austin Curdy. All right, so Curdy reels that in, and that'll do it for the Mudhens here in inning 2, F9 if you're scoring along at home. They send 5 to the plate. They get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left after an inning and a half now from First National Bank of River Falls Field. It's the St. Paul Mudhens 2 and your River Falls Fighting Fish, nothing.
Do you want to recap the first, or do you want to go defensively?
Let's go. Let's since I'm right here, let me click this. Let me go over here. Let's go defensively. I'm ready when you're ready.
So there you go.
Okay, so I'm going to hit this, and I'm going to hit this. I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to read it. And Evan Fisher will be on the mound today for the St. Paul Mudhens. Mason McCurdy is behind the plate doing the catching. Logan Grimm over at first base. Tanner Holman at second base. Charlie Rowan will play shortstop. Diego Joaro will play third base. A.J. Levy will be out in left field. Riley Schwellenbach is in center field. And Tyler Schrader is out in right field for the St. Paul Mudhens. And we'll just tuck that right back to bed, right down here. Let's see, right there. How about right there, Bill?
Perfect. Looks good. Nice job.
Good enough for now.
If you want to go through your scorebook just real quick, I'll just go through it real quick.
Real quick ones.
So we got
yeah, tell me what happened there.
Schwellenbach hit a single. Rowan hit a double. McCurdy struck out. Grimm got a single.
Mm-hmm.
Nino fly it out to center.
Center, and then a strikeout for Diego.
There you go. You are now all caught up. Sorry for my scribbles.
I got it. We're good. Here we go. The Mustache Marauder. Lucas Ludke makes his way to the dish here.
Playing first base tonight, Kev.
Man, off the DH roll, huh?
Yep.
So Ludke's in. We're in. Let's go inning 2. See if the Fish can find a way to put a couple in the live well, huh? This kid throws pretty hard.
Yeah, I didn't have the gun ready, dang it.
This is Evan Fisher on the bump for the Mudhens. That's about 78. Excuse me. Yeah, let me see, look again. Well, that was a Frisbee. That was low 70s, maybe high 60s.
73.
Yep.
A little off speed.
So first one was about 79, 80.
Yeah, you got to be really close.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 0-2 now on the Mustache Marauder. He's got gaudy numbers for the season. The 0-2 on its way. Flown to center. Pretty well hit baseball. Center fielder on his horse. Tracking back. Still going back. He's not going to get that. That's going to bounce over the wall. And Lucas Ludke with a ground rule double. Look at a Mustache Marauder. He's like, he just keeps it going. What's he hitting on the season, Bill?
Lucas came into the game today at 476. It's amazing. OPS at 1190.
That was a great swing on an 0-2 pitch.
Wasn't it?
Just put the bat out there.
Check your monitor, John. Look at that guy. He's cooler than the other side of the pillow.
That's a thing of beauty.
Right there. Look at the caterpillar. That's award-winning.
It is.
A little salad to go with it on the backside.
He's got a little, yes.
And he defended his championship against the kid the other day.
Yeah.
Who had a good stash.
Yeah, the pitcher had a better mustache, and we were debating, and then he hit one off the top of the wall on him.
Again, I just want to say, right, not trying to do too much with an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah,
just put it in play.
Right.
And I think he hit it sweet spot of the bat and just knocked it over the center field's head just to the left center side there.
Carried good, didn't it?
Yeah, it carried really well. Center fielder tracked that really well. Just couldn't catch up with that. That's Schwallenbach out there. Just couldn't catch it. It was hit too well. And one hopped the wall. That one's hit well into right field. Right fielder going back. He's got room in front of the track and makes the catch. Not deep enough for the Mustache Marauder to tag on that.
So let's pick up on your conversation from the other night.
Go.
So when you have a leadoff double percentage-wise scoring versus leadoff walk.
Yeah, we're still thinking, we're going to keep track of that. We still think leadoff walks score more than leadoff doubles. That's probably not true. Statistically, it doesn't seem possible, but gosh, it sure seems like it.
Right. Situations, just get them around.
Yeah, now we go to Chase McQuaid. A lot of people just call him McQuade. Softly hit in front of the plate, foul, and it's 0-1 on McQuaid. Evan Fisher throwing a lot of strikes right now.
Fisher is going fishing for fish.
He is.
McQuade came in today hitting .380 on the season.
Not bad.
Nope, he's good.
The 0-1.
Whoa.
That's a crisp fastball. It might have been 81, huh?
I had it at 84.
Okay, yeah, I hear you.
Oofty.
I'm buying what you're selling down there. 0-2 now on McQuaid. That's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That's on the lower left corner of that K zone coming in at 84. It's a tough pitch. McQuaid ready, the pitch. Right back up to the box, off the glove of the pitcher, and on into center field. Let's see if they try to score. Lucas, here he comes around third to Mustache Marauder, a play. He's safe. How about the McQuaid kid, huh? Let's get him a little bit of love here on the close-up. Look at him.
And that pitch was 86 miles an hour, so he tagged it nice.
John, that's a 1-2 pitch, too, and he just squared it back up, got the barrel on it.
It's like a pinball machine out there.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, it was.
Off the pitcher, off the second baseman, into center field.
That's an RBI single for McQuaid. Now we go to Austin Curdy.
Heads up over there.
So get this. So Austin Curdy played Legion ball last night. And he plays college ball. And he plays for the Fish.
Yeah.
He's at that weird age, right, where he can play in all these different leagues.
I'd like to see how many games a week he plays.
Because you can be 19 now and play Legion ball.
Last night.
Yeah, he did.
Playing town ball tonight.
And he plays college ball for Eau Claire.
As a freshman.
He's getting a lot of action.
He sure is.
Yeah. And he came in
At the plate, yeah.
Yeah. And he came in and pitched for the Legion team last night. And he's the guy who struck out 5 out of 6 to close it down.
Yeah. And he was throwing heaters.
He couldn't. He was outmatching them.
Yep.
1 ball and 1 strike. I kind of thought I was seeing things like, no, he's not playing college.
Well, we
He's
asked
not
each other,
playing
it's like, did you
Legion.
see Curry?
We're like, no, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I saw that too. And by gosh, he's playing college, Legion, and Fish.
Every time I see him, it looks like he's packed on 5 pounds of muscle. So he's just getting bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger.
And better and better.
Yeah, good call.
McQuaid out to his lead. The 2-1 pitch.
Oh!
Like a salmon swimming upstream.
Very good going.
Back to first, and he gone.
McQuade.
Got him.
Got him. Yeah, he had the old soft shoe going there. T for 2, 2 for T, ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, and you're out.
There was a little words exchange.
There was.
On the return trip.
And I wasn't smiling or laughing.
No, not happy. Picked off. Two down. And now Curdy can be free swinging here. Cool. Inside low. 3-1 on Austin Curdy. Should Curdy reach, Henry Zimmerman waits on deck for the Fish.
Curdy came in tonight hitting .365.
I think he's hitting .365 in every league he's playing in.
I think you're right.
Maybe more for Legion. Just misses, and he'll get a free pass here with 2 in the bucket. So Austin Curdy makes his way down to first here with 2 down.
Yeah, there we go. So we had the leadoff double score.
We did.
Add that to the stats.
Yeah. Now we're at the 8th. Is it? Let me see. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8th spot in the order. We're batting 9, so Fritzy is batting. Henry Zimmerman, the left fielder, is in to hit here with 2 in the buckets. Why not put a quarter in the merry-go-round here, huh? Let's go. Kevin Freeman says, wish I could see some more. I don't know what you want to see.
I don't either.
Keep your eyes open and keep watching. You'll see a lot of good junk tonight. Softly hit out in front of the plate. Pitcher gathers. That's going to be a tough play. Oof. And they'll get the speedy Henry Zimmerman on a pretty solid play out there by Evan Fisher to get Zimmerman on a ground out back to the pitcher. And that will do it. But not before the River Falls Fighting Fish played a run. They get one of the 2 back. They get the leadoff double, the ground rule double, bouncing over the center field fence off the bat of Lucas Lutke and singled in by Chase McQuaid, who eventually got picked off for first. Fish get the 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. After 2 complete now from First National Bank at River Falls Field. 2-1 Mudhens. I really like the koozies.
Yeah, me too. They're very nice.
Very nice.
And we got a new new mouse pad.
Mouse pad.
Oh, there's multi. Oh, yes. You gotta. Okay.
We're good.
So that's Evansville Wrestling mouse pad.
Yeah. Evansville's Jays baseball. So I was talking to John from the car up here. I'm like, you got to bring the Evansville Jays team up here.
Oh, yeah.
To play the Fish sometime.
Heck yeah, that'd be awesome.
Let's see any Jays listening in Evansville, any Evansville Jays baseball players listening, get in the chat section. You want to come up here and play a town ball game on this beautiful.
Here, we'll show you. We'll
field.
go. Check this out. Look at this crowd again tonight.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully my Jays are watching.
We had attendance on Wednesday night of 1,134 on Wednesday night.
Tonight's is a nice crowd too.
It's not quite as big as Wednesday night, believe it or not.
Yeah, but it was.
It will grow because the parade just got over.
That's right.
All right, here we go. Top of the 3rd, 3, 4, and 5 due up. McCourty, Grimm, and Erman flowing up.
We got a guy.
Right fielder going back, Scott Room, and
Curdy.
Austin Curdy. We call his name a lot. He ranges back and gathers that soft fly in to right center field. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now we go to Logan Grimm. Help me with the name here. Is it Grimm? Yeah, it is Grimm.
It is Grimm. Yep, Logan Grimm.
Yep. Again, I misplaced my glasses, so I'm doing some squinting.
Well, then you're reading my writing.
There's a combination there.
Yeah.
They may be in your car yet, John. There's a outside chance, but I didn't see them. I didn't look super close.
I looked around when
I did too.
I never saw them at all when I was up here doing my stuff.
In the Liney's Lodge. Could they be in there? We stopped there.
Nope. Because I didn't stop enough to set something down. So if I just rain, I don't know. In that cabinet, maybe? I don't think so. I don't know. Ground ball to second base. There's our guy.
Yep.
Right there, Chad Patko. Smoother than silk. Cooler than the other side of the pillow. Chad Patko.
And he's still the media darling. He didn't do anything from Wednesday tonight to tonight.
Yeah, he had a really nice article, John, in the newspaper this week, and we were just calling him the media darling this week. And I guess he can keep that sash.
Yeah, at least for a couple more days.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Media darling.
Yeah.
I thought mentioned something about he got brand new pants or something. He had washed pants, bleached those pants.
He's a media darling. He had to come in with a clean set of gear on.
Mm-hmm.
Little scrubbing bubbles on the shoes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Put the pants through the wash, a little more bleach.
Did some push-ups in the
right in the dugout before he came to the on-deck circle. He had to fluff up a little bit. He looked good. Look, he's got, he pulls up the sleeves a couple inches, hammered to the left side, and fielded onto first.
Nice.
They got him. Oh, nice play out there. Trey Larson at shortstop on a really well-struck ball by Sam Ninau. And Ninau grounds out to short. And that'll do it. They go 1, 2, 3. And Kyle Fritzy settling in for the Fish here on this beautiful summer night in River Falls, Wisconsin. The Mudhens send 3 to the plate. They go 3 up, 3 down on about 7 pitches, Bill.
That's right.
They get no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. 2.5 now in the books. It's 2-1 Mudhens. It's a beautiful night. Great ball game. We got room for you. Come on down. Yeah, look at Liney's Lodge there. Look on your monitor. That's a nice little crowd gathering there.
That's a nice shot, Kev.
Americana.
I enjoy those stand-up bar tables.
Me too.
Those are money, aren't they?
They're brilliant.
Let's go and examine that. Look at how relaxed people are at those things.
Yeah.
There's Chase McQuaid's dad right there. He's spinning a yarn right there.
Yeah, back in the day, back in the day, I threw a one-hitter.
Yeah.
And then no. See, over there, we put up those batting cages, and it was a great time. Everybody came together. The community did a great job. We put in batting cages over in left field, and then we came together. We did this together in right field. I don't know. It was a good time.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard.
I mean, hey, look at they're using the batting cages.
Sometimes they're busy over there, so it frees up the other side, right?
Yeah.
Kids can come in.
Right. So.
When he's talking, if you can't smile when you're talking to that guy, something's wrong with you.
Yeah, the guy in the blue on the left.
Yeah.
He just got me this book. Where's that book? Right here.
It was right there. He dropped it off for you.
So a guy in the blue brought this book up to me called Rich's Guide to Baseball Cheers. Would you please look through this and maybe find some pearls in there?
Right.
Well, I'm saving for a couple over here to the left.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Kevin.
The author signed it.
Yep.
Oh.
He bought that for you up in, I can't remember where.
Kyle Fritz in here now in the bottom of inning 3. We're at the 9 spot in the order. Brian Giebel waits on deck. Fritz, Giebel, Larson are the first 3 up here in inning 3.
Keeps nibbling at that corner there. He got another call on it.
Man, that's going to be tough. If he gets that, he's going to be real tough to hit.
That was at 83.
Chopper, right side. Second baseman's coming in. A little flip to first. Got him by 2 steps. Good hustle down the line by Kyle Fritz, but soft ground ball to the second baseman, Tanner Heyman. Simply goes 4-3, 1 down. Now we go to Brian Giebel.
I didn't write that down very well. I think it's Hyman. Right, Steve?
Oh,
Hyman.
yeah, so I could use this one here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the pitcher just threw a strike on the... So he could probably put another coat of paint on the corner over there.
Yeah, okay.
The second
See,
baseman.
you've got the...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, see? Okay, let me try that again.
This is out of the book.
Yes, out of the book. So that pitcher could put another coat of paint on the corner.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry. He's painting him.
Paint the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like you wouldn't want Greg Maddux to paint your house because he might just paint corners.
There. See, that was better. You should call... who's the author?
Yeah.
Rich. We should call Rich with that one. I broke into the M&M cookies.
That's not my original.
Right.
I stole it off of social
You
media.
improved it.
Basically, I saw a picture of somebody's house. It was a white house with blue painted corners, and they're like, "Gosh, I hired Greg Maddux to paint my house."
Read that last comment. Someone's talking to you
Oh
there.
gosh. Oh, hi, Mom.
That's hammered into left field. Get down, ball. Oh, right at the left fielder.
That was tagged.
An absolute atom ball off the bat of Brian Giebel. That ball was absolutely right on the screws and blistered into right field. It was bang, bang off the bat right to the left fielder. I think that's A.J. Levy out there, and line to left.
That was
2 down.
That was tagged. Yeah, so my mom, hi, Mom. Mighty fancy for home talent baseball. Something for you to work on, John.
See?
Thank you. I got a ton of ideas my way. I got to filter some of these ideas, but greetings from Marshall, Wisconsin. She's watching from.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Hi, Grammy.
Well, welcome. That's nice.
2 down.
She watches our broadcast, our wrestling broadcast too.
Popped up on the infield. Second baseman cruising out. He has plenty of room just out onto the outfield grass. And Trey Larson with a soft fly to second. And boy, this game is going quickly.
It is.
3 up, 3 down for the Fish here in the third. They get no runs on no hits, no errors. 1 loud out and none left. After 3 complete, 2-1. St. Paul Mudhens over the River Falls Fighting Fish.
So my mom was so awesome. So put the camera on the fish guy.
Oh,
Chin-chow.
Chinchow. Yeah, thank you. So there's the mascot. So my mom, bless her heart, I would recruit her to put on a like a J. So we're the Jays. So I got a blue Jays mascot.
I'm going to
thing.
go get close up on that for him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so so hopefully Ginny Fry's watching. So look at there's
Chin-chow.
a mascot, Chinchow, and so I had her one year. She went through the parade with that thing on, right? And she
Wow, are you kidding?
like a parade like tonight, in July 4th in Evansville. she came out the other side dripping wet in this heavy thing.
That's a gamer.
Of
Well, you can smell that guy coming.
of this Blue Jay mascot going through the parade, shaking all the little kids' hands. I think I had her at a game one time in the Blue Jays outfit, mascot for like youth night or something. I don't remember. And
I think Pinhow might have been in the sauce. I'm not sure.
oh gosh, yeah. So
How can
look
you
at
blame
that.
him?
Look at crowd favorite, though.
There,
Isn't he?
yes, I would be hanging out in that table too. That's a nice.
Yeah.
That's a good table.
So
Here we are, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
It's how do you pronounce this fellow's last name?
Giroux.
Giroux. Diego Giroux. Giroux struck out swinging his first time up. Schrader's on deck, then Hyman in the hole. The 0-2. Oh, throw it around. Look at, there it is. Now throw it around. That was a delayed called third strikeout. Everybody was like, what's going on? And Giroux
he's dragging his
is
back.
out looking. He's not happy.
Not happy.
One down, and we go to Ty Schrader, who flew out to third in foul territory his first time up.
Schroeder.
Thank you. Schroeder or Schroeder?
Schroeder.
Schroeder. Thank you.
Copy that.
Steve's yelling at me, so I'm telling you.
Well, thank you, because I'm right back up through the box, right into your living room. One out single for Schroeder.
Whatever his name is, he hit it well.
So I have a double whammy because I didn't write the lineup, so I'm having a little bit of time reading it, and I don't have my glasses on, so it's a double whammy.
Hold on for this guy's name.
There might be a pair of glasses down there somewhere, believe it or not.
Just so you know, this one is Tanner Hoyman.
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 Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
Throw down, no throw, stolen base for Schroeder.
Ginny Fry says, "Go fish."
That's good.
Nice.
Hoyman. You said
Hoyman.
Hoy.
H-O-Y.
I'm doing my phonetics in a bigger font.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You did a great job. The 1-0.
Whoa.
Just missed there. I tell you what, the wily, crafty old veteran Kyle Fritz is throwing pretty hard tonight.
It was 81.
Yeah, it had some giddy up on it.
He's got a nice velo, and he's staying there.
2 balls, no strikes. Flown to center. Giebel coming in and makes the catch out in medium center field. So Hoyman put a pretty good juice into that. Giebel came in about 7 steps. Fly to center, 2 down. Then we go to A.J. Lovey. What do you got?
This is fun. We have conversations in the chat section.
Yeah.
So she says, "I hardly remember that being the Jays in the parade," so I had to remind her of that. So yeah.
Well, she was probably...
Took one for the team.
Yeah, she did. That was a lot of fun. That was cool. It was the early...
Flown to right field. Curdy ranges over into short right center field. And that will do it for the Mudhens here in the 4th. This game is on overdrive. I wish the parade was going as fast as this
no
game.
kidding.
Right. Like,
They get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3.5 in the books. 2-1 Mudhens. Go, John.
yeah, I want to enjoy this game. Like,
Right.
Like, come on,
Slow down.
I'm having trouble settling in.
Right, slow the roll here. Well, I feel a fish, big run coming in, bunch of hits coming maybe. Let's get that going here.
There you go, John, right there.
Oh, yeah, I love the fish. Chinchu. Look at. Selfies are coming soon.
Yep.
Oh, there's a picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Selfies. There we go. So, yeah, in our broadcast, we'd have, that's great. In our broadcast, we'd have, like, conversations. Like, the chatters would talk, ask questions, and we're a pretty active chat group there on our YouTube channel, and then I think Mason usually. Okay, we have wrestling going on, guys. Stop, stop the conversation. Let's get back to the action here.
Yeah, that was us last night.
It was.
We covered a lot of territory last
Wesley's
night.
wife yelled at us.
Yeah, she did. She said it was getting morbid. We were talking about the old days.
Didn't want to talk about Lakeshore dorms.
Or puking on Abe's feet.
We covered it.
That was one of my favorite stories of the whole year.
They'll have to go back and watch that broadcast.
It was a classic. Talking about rotary phones
Yeah.
and long cords and hiding.
The clutch. She comes
Oh,
through.
there
Oh,
she is.
she is.
Look at that.
Oh.
Now, we're just talking about my wife.
Oh.
It brings up glasses. I can't believe it. Now, that is a wife right there.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. Hey, I got a scorecard in front of me.
See, my writing's not so bad.
Look at this guy, John. Look at your monitor. This is Chad Patko. He's the media darling of the week. Why wouldn't he be with a look like that? He
He looks like a baller.
He looks like the Major League Baseball logo right there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Doesn't he hit it off his hoof?
Little Dustin Pedroia in them looks maybe.
Media,
Yeah,
media
right.
darling.
I mean, is there chest hair coming out of that
Oh,
jersey? I can't tell.
There's several players. One guy had it buttoned down.
I saw that. And then he had like a sun hat on first base.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Gold chains.
Gold chain,
The whole thing.
not really buttoned up jersey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Good look. Flown up. Right field, fairly deep. Right fielder going back onto the track.
Wow.
Makes the catch right in front of the garage. Bikes and Brews sign out there in right field. Nice range out there for Ty Schroeder out there in right field. And Patko with a deep fly out, 1 out. Now we go to Lucas Lutke, doubled his last time up, ground rule double at that.
The pitch to Paco was 86 miles an hour, so he got around on that pretty nice.
Lucas got behind in the count 0-2 last time and then barreled one up and one hop to center field fence right over the State Farm Jen Rivard sign. She's at 715-426-6300.
Now that you can read with your glasses.
Right back up the middle. That is right in your living room, and you're off your couch on that one. And Lucas Lutke, 2 for 2 tonight, and he's squared them both up right on the barrel. Exit velo on that was 102 off his bat. Now we go to Reagan Pinhow. That was a well-struck baseball. That sounded
was.
good too, didn't it, John?
It did. Solid wood.
Solid woods. Very good. Good wood is what they say. That one's there. Pinhow falls behind. Pinhow flew out to right his first time up. Runner out to his lead at first. That's a safe lead right there. Can we classify that as the I'm not going anywhere lead?
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch Lucas Lutke. Let's count together. That's not one
Half.
yet. Half.
3/4.
Quarters. 1 and a half. 2. Not maybe.
And
That-
leaning backwards.
He's got a T-ball lead. New slide piece there. A little soup and a slider. It's 1 and 2. That was pretty nasty.
That was nasty.
That was a grown-up pitch there.
He took a lot off that one.
I think this is just like a piñata party. It's time to break it open.
Let's hear. This goes to the Bible. I like that. That's a well hit baseball to left.
Come
Get
on.
up, ball. Get up.
Come
Get out
on.
of here. Go!
Busting the piñata open. That's what I'm talking
Busted
about.
it open. Lucas Arutke
That's what I'm
around
talking
third.
about.
Reagan Pinhow circling the bag.
Candy everywhere.
Touch them all, Reagan. And put 2 more on the board for the fish. Yeah! Somebody find the trout. Where's the trout? Get him out of the bag. Look at Reagan. He's like, where's the trout? They didn't bring the trout. They didn't bring the trout. They brought a lot of high fives, though. How
Yeah.
about that?
There's a lot of love.
Reagan Pinhow.
Busting the piñata open.
Absolutely busted
Good call,
it wide open
John.
right
Nicely
there.
done.
Real nice.
Oh.
Line right at the shortstop. Bang, bang. McQuaid lines out to short. There's 2 down. Home run.
That was Pinhow's 3rd home run of the season.
Puts the fish up.
Got nice power.
Off the bat, you thought they'd had a chance. Had to coach it out of here a little bit, fellas. But deep, right below the scoreboard, maybe?
Yeah, it looked like it was right there, kind of in between that and the sign.
Yeah,
Or
maybe just got over.
Yep.
Had just enough. That a baby. Reagan Pinhow.
That's exciting.
Very. Here in the bottom of the fourth, 3-2 Fish. It's a deadly lineup. Up and down they go.
Yeah.
Somebody find the clap emojis on that, huh? Clap, clap, clap. What's going on over here on the rug? This looks like an Abraham Lincoln episode.
I don't want to look.
2 balls and a strike on Austin Curdy. That's well struck, foul and out of play. He's going to reach the seats.
Deuces are wild.
So that was Pinhow's 3rd home run, and now he's leading the team in home runs. When you lead this team in home runs,
That says something.
that is absolutely says something.
2 strikes.
Oh, thanks.
Boy, the lighting is really good right now.
Yeah.
on that.
Perfect.
Big league in it.
A lot of fish gear in the crowd.
This crowd's filling in, too. It was a late arriving crowd tonight because of the parade. The 2-2 pitch to Austin Curdy. On its way from Evan Fisher. Here it comes. Whoo! Fisher wanted that, didn't he?
Yeah, he got that call earlier a couple times. No sale in this one.
No.
88.
88. Wow. Getting loose, isn't he?
Taking a little bit more time here, isn't he?
I think back ankle breaker right here. He's going to bring that slider in on him. Nope. Fastball again. Little Smet mixer backed up off the plate. Got a piece of it. He'll stick at 3-2.
Well, got a few on the stringer here. This inning.
Took the lead. That's always fun. Chinchow is still making fans.
Making friends with the fans. Another one fouled away. They're really good at bat. This is a college at bat right here by Austin Curdy. Three-two Fish over the St. Paul Mudhens. They were down 2-0 early, have battled back. It's 3-2. Austin Curdy's got the count full. 57th pitch. He's going to have to go to 58 now, as Austin Curdy with a Q, a quality at bat right here. This is pitch probably 9 in this at bat with 2 outs. These things matter, though, when you have a great pitcher like Evan Fisher. You get him his pitch count up a little bit. It's going to matter here in about 2 innings. The 3-2 again. Here it comes. Another one fouled away. And what an at bat. Austin Curdy looks very comfortable with that 34-inch bat. There's the mustache marauder.
Yeah, some hustle. Veterans hustling.
Hustling. Look at him. He's getting a high five for
Let's
that
go.
hustle. Yeah,
Let's
look at him.
go. It's not going to show up in the stat book.
It won't. It's going to teach those young kids, too. Get off the bench and help. Here comes the 3-2 again. Ground ball. Left side, and that's through.
Great at bat.
What an absolute gem of an at-bat right there for Austin Curdy. I had to give him so close up on that. Look, he's got his Eau Claire helmet on. Check this out.
Yeah, he does.
He's got his college helmet on. Look at him. He's happy. Look at him laughing.
That kid's having a fun summer.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I got to get on that in a second. Yep, hold on. Yep. Yeah, someone says, Mr. Larson, we need to get a shout out to the crowd. Let's get them making some noise. It's way too quiet. I agree. They're a little subdued tonight.
Yeah.
Fish will give them something to yell about here eventually.
Didn't we talk about singing earlier? Like,
A 1.
A 2. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Larson, I'm doing my job up here. I'm making a can pyramid, so I don't know.
Right. Good job,
A
Kev.
1.
A 2 at a 3. Yeah, the crowd is, this is like, if you're thinking about a Packer game, this is the Milwaukee crowd tonight. Not the Green Bay crowd. This is the Milwaukee crowd. They're
right.
they're a little quieter.
Uh-huh. They're just enjoying the moment.
Yeah. So Curdy singled, and then Henry Zimmerman strikes out swinging, and that'll do it for the Fish here in the fourth. But they really make Evan Fisher work, and they plate 2 runs. The big 2-run blast off the bat of Reagan Pinhow to plate Lucas Lutke, who singled. They end up getting 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 4 in the books now from First National Bank. From River Falls Field, it's the Fish 3, the Mudhens 2.
I mean, we do have wireless mics. I could go out in the crowd and kind of let's go.
Well, I have my third one. You could go snipping on the fence down there. We usually do that, but I didn't have time. I usually put it right in the corner down there.
Forgot to do
Let's
that.
go, Fish.
Yeah.
You did a nice
There
job,
we
John,
go.
even going in between all the fans and everything.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go, Mr. Larson. I can guarantee you Mr. Larson's doing the Trump dance at home with this. With that, Steve turns it down. Get enough. All right, here we go. Top of the 5th. We're going back to the top of the order for the Mudhens. Schwellenbach, Rowan, and McCourty. Kyle Fritz still on the mound. He's throwing 50 pitches. Really not that bad. He had a little rough start, but really settled in since.
I had 1 extra there, Kev.
1 extra pitch.
Yeah.
So now we're at 50.
Yep.
And that's not bad though, as we head into the 5th, right? 12 pitches an inning.
No, he's doing really good for efficiency. And he's keeping his velo up there,
For
too.
what? Efficiency?
Ha.
See what you did there?
Yeah, I did.
Three 0. Riley Schwellenbach. He walked him 4 straight, leadoff walk. Never like to see that. Hey, Ginny Fry says John Fry is a great cheerleader. He's our spirit animal in person tonight.
Best in the business.
He's good. Glad he's here. He brought up some treasures and koozies and mouse pads and the whole 9 yards. Cue shot foul.
So here we are again.
Yeah.
Back to the stats talk. Leadoff walk.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So we'll see what happens here.
Jenny says, all the way back from your senior year in high school. Tell us more, John.
Oh.
Tell us more.
Oh.
Tell us
She's
more.
cracking open the storybook.
This was
Tell
awesome.
Tell us more.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Now I'm on the spot. Now I'm on the spot. I didn't know she was still listening.
They're always listening, John. Ground ball, too short. That could be 2. Second, now it's going to go 1 across. Nice job. Third baseman came in, Pinhow, cut in front of him and got that, and they'll get the force on Rowan over at first on a 5-3 ground out.
Kind of looks like a Kurt Gibson over there.
Doesn't he? Little Gibby. With that, Schwellenbach moves to second. That leadoff walk is now at second, and now we go to McCourty.
All right,
Mason McCourty.
Should we wait with the story between innings here?
Yeah, you can start it. You can pull a string on that. Ground ball to short. Look at that. Troy Tulowitzki-ish. Trey Larson. So he comes in, grabs that, throws across his body on the run. Remember Troy Tulowitzki with the Rockies? I see that when he makes that play back in the day. So McCourty grounds out to short. 2 in the bucket. Now we go to Logan Grimm. And that leadoff walk is now standing at third base, fellas, with 2 down. Keep him there, sprayed to right. That's down, and guess what? The leadoff walk plates. 67% of the time is my faux statistic. It's not far off. Knotted back up at 3 with after that 2-out single off the bat of Logan Grimm. Shoots it through on the right side between the first baseman and the second baseman. Good piece of hitting there by Grimm, and now we go to Sam Nina.
I think you would call that Oppo Taco.
That was some Oppo Taco. That was definitely some Oppo Taco single 2-out variety there. Flown up. That's going to be in play. Left fielder moving over. And under that, Major League fly up. Henry Zimmerman camps under that and retires Ninau for out number 3 on the fly to left field. But they do plate that leadoff walk, fellas. They get the 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. 4.5 now in the books. This thing's got some pace to it. We're all knotted at 3 apiece. So talk to us a little bit about high school and cheerleading, John.
Yes, right. So Billy's on the look. He's refreshing us. I might be tipping over here soon. No, let him. Are you? Didn't we just hear this song?
Yeah, we kind of got to come back with it. It's so good. Kind of got cut short.
So yeah, my senior year in high school. What did he turn up? Something? Oh, look, that's what's happening.
I think that top shelf's a little frozen.
They're cold.
Oh, cripes. Yeah.
They're cold. You serve these at 32.1 degrees.
They've been in there for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. So my senior year in high school.
Yeah.
There we go. I was on the cheerleading team. And you might think, okay. But actually, that year we had 6 male cheerleaders and 6 female cheerleaders.
Ah.
So we had like a complete even team. It wasn't just me out there flaring my arms and clapping my hands.
Right.
We had practices. We were tossing girls up in the air. So it was unique at the time. You want to talk about school spirit. You want to talk about communities coming out to see it. It was like standing room only in the gym because we had a routine. We'd come out. This was for basketball. This is for boys basketball. There'd be a song. We'd come running out with flags, and we'd have a routine. We were throwing girls up, and we had,
What inspired you to do it?
I don't quite remember exactly, but, and so, all of the guys on the team, they were all coming off of the football season, and even I think might have 1 or 2 of them was on the wrestling team.
Wow,
right?
cool.
So they were all big, strong, athletic guys.
Right.
We had practices. It was a lot of fun.
3-1.
And one of my friends on that team actually went to UW-Madison and became on the cheer team there.
Wow.
There you go.
That's not easy to make.
Gassed him up there. That must have been 83.
83 exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to get on that. That's going to.
Whoops. I was trying to get it off. Sorry.
If it doesn't short out, it's a walk right there. Actually, I don't know if that's might even be affecting it already.
Let me get.
Hold on. I don't know.
There's a towel right there, John.
All right. Actually, that might, because I can't hear it on my right ear right now.
Well, you can't?
Hold on. Or it might just be my right ear.
Might be. I don't hear anything different right now.
Okay. So leadoff walk for Kyle Fritz. Now we go back top of the order to Brian Giebel. Yeah, there we go. That was it. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good there now. Hold on. All right. So let me see. I got to turn that down just a little bit. Yeah. All right. Here we go. 1 ball and 1 strike to Brian Giebel. 0 for 2 tonight. We're good, I think.
I think so too.
You bring him up in the booth and he spills on the soundboard.
And everything's clean now.
That's as dust free as that's been since April. Things are still operational though. That's good. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ooh, gassed him up. And
86.
That was 86 on that. Threw that right past Brian Giebel. 1 down. Now we go to Trey Larson with a runner at first base. Larson makes his way to the dish. Larson 0 for 2. He's due right now. I think we're good, John. Thank you, sir.
Nice job. Good hustle.
That'd be a fun story, though, if that thing went kaput. One ball and no strikes. We're gonna cut you a lot of slack, though, John. We're gonna cut you a whole bunch of slack for the hard you work.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you really good.
So,
yeah,
I was trying to save electronics in the parade because the water guns were coming out. Who had the water guns?
I forget who that was. It was about 3/4 of the way through the parade.
They had water guns, and they were launching them. And I was like pointing at the camera and trying to defend the camera so they weren't hosing down the camera. And then
that was the fridge's fault.
Yeah. Here I open up a frosty beverage and it
went all over the
soundboard. Sorry.
Jenny, is that typical of John?
Spilling everywhere. Gosh.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
Gosh bless America.
Trey Larson. Runner goes. That hit and run was on. A great hole opened up on the right side, too. Look at that. And Larson flips that up, foul and out of play. And it's still 1 ball and 2 strikes.
He wants that one back.
I think I got to put that up just a little bit here. That was my issue. Now I'm better. Check 1, 2. Let me see my pan. Oh, there we go. No, hold on. Right here. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. I'm watching my levels. I got to go just a little bit to the right for some reason. It wants to go. There we go.
Check.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Conference on the mound out there. Look for you lip readers.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's okay. 76 pitches. Getting up there. That last inning was tough on him for the pitch count.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I want to.
There's more snacks down in the bucket by you, too.
We might get on those in a minute.
I want to check what food truck do we have here?
Oh, yeah. I think it's just a general food truck. I don't know. I don't think it's a specialty one.
What's the difference between a general and a specialty?
I was wondering that too.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of times they'll do just tacos or just Mexican or just like that. This one has hot dogs and tacos and nachos and everything. So they just kind of have everything across the board, including ice cream sandwiches and everything.
We would call that all the ballpark food you love.
That's
right there.
Yep. And I checked it out. That's all fat-free and keto-friendly, all that. So you're fine.
Chad Patko in now the media darling with 2 outs and a runner at first. That leadoff walk still there. That was probably 84, huh? 85?
Yep.
Okay. Runner still over there at first base, and a Kyle Fritz.
I'm still thinking about nachos.
Sounded good.
We still also have the topic of wrestling. We got to hit on that too.
We'll get on that. Popped up on the infield. Second baseman calling and ranges out into right center and makes the catch. And Chad Patko flies out to the second baseman for out number 3. Fish get the leadoff walk. Do not advance them. You don't see that too often. The 1-2-3 hitters went 1-2-3. Fish send 4 to the plate. They get no runs on no hits. There were no errors and 1 left. 5 in the books. We're all knotted at 3 apiece. So, yeah, the reason John is in town, his son is a state championship wrestler here in the state of Wisconsin, and he's meeting the best of the best wrestlers in the state right here in River Falls today and tomorrow. And it's a rendezvous spot as well. And then they head to North Dakota. John, talk to us about what's happening in North Dakota.
Kev, can you turn down the crowd music just a little bit?
Yeah,
Thank you.
There we go.
So, USA Wrestling is hosting the 16U and Junior National Championship in the Fargo Dome there. And there's last year they set a record of like over 8,000 participants. This year they're thinking might be close to 9,000 participants, but it's the Freestyle and Greco Championship, one of the largest tournaments in the world, that's what they say.
On planet Earth.
On planet Earth, yeah. And so in order to, and not anybody can just register and show up at this tournament, you have to qualify through your state organization. So each state has maybe different qualification requirements to be able to participate or compete in this tournament. And so Wisconsin's wrestlers, the best of the best, is right here in River Falls.
And your son being one of them.
Well, thank you.
That's cool. And then we get the pleasure to have you here in town and up in the booth with us tonight. So very good. All right, we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Diego Giroux, Ty Schroeder, and Tanner Hoyman popped up foul and out of play. 1 pitch, 1 strike to Diego Giroux.
This is a baby-friendly park because I feel like the other game there was a little baby that was crying.
Yeah, just the other day.
Yeah.
Yes,
and I could hear a baby again.
Pinching the kids.
It's family-friendly.
Check swing. That's a great breaking ball there off the arm of Kyle Fritz. That drops in there. That was kind of gross. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. How about gas him up upstairs? Can't get him to go. It's a ball and 2 strikes now on Diego Giroux. Diego struck out twice tonight, once swinging and once looking. Looking for the golden sombrero. The 1-2. And he won't get it yet. Fouls it away. Bill, you brought a whole bag of snacks.
Yeah. Yep, there's all kinds of stuff in there.
Oh, he brought the sour cream and onions.
I did.
We were talking about these last night. He brought the sour cream and onions.
Oh, man.
Yeah, right? Second, hit the short, gathered it on the first. Got him actually to third base. Once again, over there at third base, Reagan Pinhow just getting it done, and Diego Giroux grounds out to third. There's 1 out. Now we go to Ty Schroeder. What a play, huh?
That was a great play.
It's a taste sensation on these old Dutch sour cream and onions.
Those sound good.
Wow. That one's flown up. Foul territory. Giving chase. 3 people.
Ooh. Oh.
Did that drop fair? Foul
No,
ball.
Foul, he's calling foul.
Almost looked like Henry might not have seen where that was going. It was a weird one. But just a foul ball.
That was very, very close to being fair, wasn't it, guys?
Yeah. It looked like it was catchable, so then I think he almost lost it.
It's a high curveball strike. Now it's 0-2, and Kyle Fritz works ahead of Schroeder. Schroeder has flown out to third and singled. He's 1 for 2 today. The pitch. Yacker hit the ground ball. First baseman, sit on that. Nice job, and go touch your sack over there, Lucas Ludke, for out number 2. Been mainly in the DH role this year, but tonight over there at first base, and just sits on that well-hit struck baseball and steps on his bag and gets the out. 2 down. Goes 3 unassisted. We'll go to Tanner Hoyman, who has struck out and flown out today. Good healthy two out hack there, trying to hit one to Baldwin. Kyle Fritz at pitch 69 now, but we've seen him go 120.
I got
Old iron arm.
Nothing phases him.
No.
my Jays played last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look it up now, but the opposing pitcher.
Strike three
Whoa.
looking, and just threw an absolute aspirin on the inside corner, and there was nothing Tanner Hoyman could do with that except tip your cap to the wily veteran, Mr. Kyle Fritz, who just put him in knots on that 84-mile-an-hour fastball in at the knees. And that'll do it for the Mudhens here in inning 6. They go 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. 5.5 in the books. We're all knotted at 3s. Talk to us about your game.
Yeah, so we my Evansville Jays played at Utica Association, and you want to talk about a field or a park that's like a field of dreams. The outfield is solid corn, and
cool.
of course the corn is more than 4th of July knee high out there. And the opposing pitcher, Brock Wanninger, we had him for 189 pitches.
Ouch.
189 pitches, complete
Holy
game.
buckets.
Yeah,
Is that possible?
he did it. 2 years ago, he was pitcher of the year in our section in the hometown league down by Madison. So that's Brock Wanninger from Utica Association. We played Utica last week Sunday, and he threw 189 pitches, complete game.
Wow.
Yeah, right. We were trying to. We had guys battling at the plate, taking walks, fouling pitches off, long at bats, just to try to get his pitch count. Let's get to that relief pitcher. Let's get to the bullpen. But
120, 130, 140.
yeah,
and
it just kept going.
All right, let's go look at this. Let's go look at this Caterpillar again right here. Lucas Ludke. What a night Lucas is having. He's 2 for 2. 2 runs scored, double, single, working on the cycle.
It's majestic.
It's majestic. These old Dutch potato chips are really good, by the way. 4, 5, and thank you, Bill.
You're welcome.
4, 5, and 6 to up Ludke, Pinhow, and McQuaid. Slash to the left side and right at the third baseman. Bang, bang. Trying to get himself a plate of Oppo tacos there. Put a good swing on that. Hit it the other way. Ends up hitting it right at third baseman Diego Giroux. Line out to third. 1 down. Now we go to Reagan Pinhow.
There's crackers and stuff over there, John, if you're hungry.
I know. I wanna
You gonna
check
go to the
out
food
the.
truck?
I want to check out a truck, or I want to
Okay.
check out Lonnie's Lodge.
Mhm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm kind of aiming for.
Mm-hmm.
Real food?
Not a bad choice.
No, real good choice.
That's well struck baseball right into center field. Get down, ball. That's down. And a solid single off the bat of Reagan Pinhow, who homered his last at bat right there. Hitting a one off the screws right up the middle. And he's 2 for 3 tonight. On at first base now with 1 out. We go to Chase McQuaid. That was a pretty well struck ball.
Yeah, it was. He waited on it, drove it.
Great pitch off the arm of Evan Fisher. We don't know what kind of arm he has, but that's pitch 83. You know, 100 is kind of the mark. There is some activity down there in the Mudhens bullpen.
Yep.
That would be the tackle box.
Yeah, I think the Fish got the tackle box.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
sure if the Mudhens. That'd be like the
coop.
The coop. They're down in the coop. Yeah. Yep. They're down in the chicken coop and getting loose.
Yeah, they're in the coop.
Mm-hmm.
Who's
0-2.
Who's in the roost?
Yeah. 0-2 on McQuaid. McQuaid's 1 for 2 tonight. RBI as well.
They're not ready to lay any eggs, fellas.
Let's go down there and look in their bullpen. Let's do that real quick once. Oh,
Well, they came. They
the
came.
bullpen's now clear. Never
clear.
mind.
Yeah.
They got out of there fast.
They got out of the coop fast. They had a fox running around down there. Cleared the hen house. Slide piece just upstairs. Top of the zone. Mudhens fans wanted that. Didn't get it.
They wanted it.
1 ball and 2 strikes on McQuaid.
Chase was looking at it like, uh-oh.
Yeah, there was a lot of, he was kind of holding his breath a little bit. McQuaid out to his 4-step lead. The pitch. Foul that one straight back to the netting. Does McQuaid off the bat arm of Evan Fisher. 87. I think the bullpens are ready. I think that's what happened there. And I think Evan's going to try to get through this inning. He's good. He's a good one.
Real good. He's kept his velo up. That was 85 miles an hour.
I suppose you come into the First National Bank of River Falls Field and you're a visiting team, you're going to throw your best chucker to try to get the fish, huh? Potentially. High and away.
I was thinking last year, I thought that the Mudheads 10-runned the fish.
It could be.
I think it was their first game, like July 1st, or I'm sorry, June 1st, and
It could
I'm
be,
almost
Bill.
sure that they did. So they've got a heck of a team.
They're a good squad. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Fish giving them all they can handle tonight. The 22-1 Fish. Slide piece gets them swinging. That's a really good sequence there off the arm of Evan Fisher. Gets Chase McQuaid swinging. There's now 2 down. Now we go to Austin Curdy, and we know he's a tough out.
And the kid never gets tired.
He just plays ball.
It's just nonstop.
What do? I play ball, and I'm not kidding.
I want to be him.
Seriously. See if Curdy can get it done here. Does Curdy have any home runs this season, Bill?
Oh, good question. Let me get there. I think he has 1. Let's see. Yep, 1 home run.
Oh, how about good time for 2?
It would be real good time.
Ground ball back to the middle. The pitcher's got it. Go to 1, and they'll get him. Hits it right back to Evan Fisher, who fields his position well. And Curdy grounds out back to the pitcher, and that's going to do it for the Fish. Here in the 6th, they get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. 6 in the books. We're stuck at 3 apiece, and we got ourselves an absolute Jim Dandy brewing up here tonight.
Oh, do you need? I'll buy some. Is it too late?
Steve, we gonna get you on the air tonight at all or not? Yeah, when you're done with that, come on up. We'll talk to you for an inning. It'd be a good time for John to go visit the concession stand.
You want me to do that?
Is this the River Falls coach?
The Falcons, yes.
Yeah. So
Steve
I compete against Evan Sano and Sonobi. Yeah. Down by Madison. Yeah, so he plays for Footville Outlaws. Evansville. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Matt, you know Matt Corman? Right. Right. We were trying to get him on our team, but he's playing for Waterford still. Yeah, they had a great year last year, I think it was. Grand champion Waterford Rivermen. Yeah.
We're chatting with Steve Bartline, head coach for UW Falcons baseball here in the booth.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine.
You're doing great.
Yeah, so Evan Sano is playing for the UW River Falls Falcons for their first year of back, I guess, if you will.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so he plays on a team that we compete against.
Cool.
We're at the 9 spot in the order here for the St. Paul Mudhens. Levy's got himself a double and a fly out, 1 for 2 today.
And then he was mentioning Matt Corman, who must have played with him at UW Whitewater. I don't know where did
Yep, he did.
played it. So anyway, Matt Corman played with him at UW Whitewater, and Matt Corman now teaches and is an assistant coach in Evansville, Wisconsin.
Very cool.
Ground ball. Pinhow gobbles it up, throws it to first.
He's smooth.
He's good over there at third, isn't he?
Smooth. Butter.
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 Well struck ball by A.J. Levy, but Reagan Pinhow too much for that hard hit baseball, and just goes to looks like a simple ground out to third for 1 out. Not that simple. Now we go to Riley Schwellenbach back at the top of the order, fellas.
So when he comes back, I'll say. So I feel like UW River Falls competed against UW Whitewater here.
That's right.
And if you remember a big, tall kid from UW Whitewater.
There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
They had like 10 of them.
That's fair.
That's fair ball down the line. Just gets past Lucas Lutke. Digging into second base.
Ooh, he's going third.
Thinking about third. Here he comes. Sliding. Safe into third base. Pinhow gave him a little bit of the it's not coming here, but it is coming here look. Didn't help. And sliding into third. Head first slide for a triple. 1 out triple for Riley Schwellenbach, the center fielder. Look at, you sandbagged that, and then the ball came, boom, and almost got him over sliding the base, but didn't. Triple on to third he goes. Now we go to 2-hole hitter Charlie Rowan with just 1 out. Rowan is 1 for 3 today.
There's a Brady Malcall from UW Whitewater pitched here, if you remember that kid.
I remember the name.
Brady Malcall from UW Whitewater.
Mm-hmm.
So he plays on the same team as Evan Sano.
Fly ball to right. That might be enough. Short, though. I don't know. Let's see.
It's down.
It's down. A little duck snort into right field off the end of the bat. That was an absolute duck fart into right field. Just clown punched it out there, did Charlie Rowan, but that's enough to get that 1 out triple in, and Schwellenbach scores, and the St. Paul Mudhens retake the lead 4-3 on the little soft single into right. Now we go to Mason McCourty. Flown straight up to shoot. Right fielder under it. Curdy makes the catch out about 10 feet from where he was originally standing off to his right, and there's now 2 down on the fly to right field. 2 in the bucket. Then we go to Logan Grimm, the cleanup batter for the St. Paul Mudhens. Grimm has a hit tonight, 2 hits tonight. He's 2 for 3, 2 singles. This game has got pace to it, doesn't it? There's not a lot of standing around.
Slowed down a little bit here in the last inning, but yeah, it's going fast.
Yeah, we're an hour and a half into this thing, and we're going to the 7th inning stretch. Runner goes. Ground ball right back to Fritzy. Throw him out. Little flip to first.
Snow cone action on that glove.
Snow cones, scorecards, and Logan Grimm grounds out back to the pitcher for out number 3, but not before the Mudhens retake the lead off the triple, and then followed up by a single from their 1-2 batter. Schwellenbach with a triple, Rowan with the single. They retake the lead 4-3 as we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Let's stretch it out here at First National Bank at River Falls Field.
Steve, Scoreboard Steve just gave you 2 props
For
all your work on the parade.
We'll take it.
Yep.
Tim Grimm is on. He says, go Grimm. Let's get up in the crowd and check this crowd out. Hold on, I need to get here. Look at this. We're stretching it out.
1, 2, 3.
Some people decided not to stretch it out. They'll just stay seated.
They stretch their minds.
Yeah. Let's go back over here to the plaza. It's really filling in nicely, isn't it?
It sure is.
Do they have the carpet rolled out on tonight? They do not. Again. All right, if you're looking ahead to the Fighting Fish, bottom of the 7th, 8-9-1 due up for River Falls.
Sorry about that. We have a new pitcher.
Okay, let me see. I'll get on that for you. What do we got? It's number 24, Bill.
24 is Anton Sabo, S-A-B-O. Anton Sabo.
S-A-B-O, kind of like Chris Sabo.
Yep.
Anton Sabo.
Coming out of the chicken coop.
Yep. Fisher had 91 pitches.
91 pitches for Fisher. If they can hold, he'd be in for the win. Sable looking for the save here for the St. Paul Mudhens against a very tough River Falls Fighting Fish team, are 21-1 on the season.
Uncle Chris is online. Welcome.
Uncle Chris Mueller. Good evening, Chris. Dandy baseball game.
Mm-hmm. Kind of thought it was going to be. St. Paul's got a good squad. I don't think we're 10 running in this one, Kev.
We have most of them have been 10-run games. Not tonight. I don't think 4 is the magic number, though, Bill. I think it's 6.
6? That's a good number. That's a good number. 6.
6.
I'm putting that right down right now. 6.
I hit it last night.
You hit it
in the second
square.
inning. I hit it.
Yeah, you did.
Called 5 and then 5, and it was 5.
You hit it more often than not. Oh, Sable's a little.
Here we go. Henry Zimmerman, Kyle Fritzen will go back to the top of the order. Zim. Look at him, a little gardening down there in the AstroTurf.
Digging in.
Why not? A little deep breath. He's in. We're in. Let's go.
See what kind of velo this kid has, huh?
We're going to find out. Anton Sabo.
See, you guys can guess, okay? First pitch is going to be a
I'll
fastball,
guess.
right?
Yep. That was 78.
85.
No way.
That's what it says.
Wow. Okay.
We'll see if it's right. We'll see if the gun needs to get dialed in, maybe.
No, I believe the gun.
You've never been that far off.
No. That was 81.
That was 85 as well.
Wow. I think it's stuck.
It might be.
Recalibrate that thing.
That was a little bit of seemed like off speed, but maybe not.
Think I'm wrong?
No, I don't think you're wrong. I believe you. The 0-2 pitch on its way. That had some gas on it. That might have been 85 then.
Did I do something wrong?
And 3 pitches, and down goes Zimmerman. 1 down. And we go to Kyle Fritz. Head coach UWRF taking a look at the radar gun. He was doubting it as well.
Where'd you set that?
Jam shot.
Thanks.
Going to be a tough play. You're going to have to eat that swinging bunt for Kyle Fritz. Good hustle down the line by the wily veteran. And Kyle Fritz gets a swinging bunt single on the infield. And now we're going to go back. He's laughing. Now we're going to go back to the top of the order to Brian Giebel. Hey, Giebel's due to get into one.
That pitch that Fritzy hit was 83, so we're in that range.
Okay.
I feel like it's probably UW River Falls' first year back of baseball, but probably not first year back in baseball broadcasting. You guys probably knocked it out of the park into the WEAC.
Coach said he said they went on some super regionals. He goes, it was a buzz down there talking about the broadcast.
They invited us back next year.
We got invited back.
Yeah, it must not have been that bad. It was a lot of fun, too.
Yeah.
Man, that was fun. That was good baseball.
Really good. Jammed a lot of games into a month.
A lot of double headers.
All of them.
All of them, yeah.
Oh, all of them. Okay.
And there are 9 innings, and then they would do back-to-back doubles on Saturdays and Sundays. It was a lot of baseball.
What's this conference about here? What are they talking about there?
I'm not quite sure. Pizza. Or as Greg Peters says, candlesticks.
Anton Sabo.
Where is Gregory Eugene?
That's a good question. It's $1 million question. Probably want to be careful with Brian Giebel. Maybe there's that.
Oh, good point.
The 1-ball pitch to Giebs. That's hammered to left. Left fielder going back, tracking, still going. He's got room at the fence, makes the catch. Right up against the Bruns sign out there and the Quick Trip sign. He gave it a ride, fellas, but just didn't have enough. You can see the flags are still. Didn't have any carry on it. Hit it right back to the Quick Trip Bruns sign. Back in the track, left fielder A.J. Levy was backed up against the wall, and that'd be under Brian Giebel. Just missed it. Can you agree with that or not? Just missed it?
Yep. By 1/8 of an inch.
It was deep enough for the runner to tag, so he's in scoring position for Trey Larson now with 2 down. Larson looking for his first hit. Now might be a really good time down by a run here in the 7th. Good opportunity. Kyle Fritz with that infield single stands on second base. Trey Larson trying to knock him in. He's down in the count. No balls and a strike. What a dandy here tonight at First National Bank at River Falls Field. We haven't had a lot of close ones this year against a good St. Paul Mudhens team.
The table is set. Let's bring him home for lunch.
He goes to the book. I like it.
I don't.
That's handy, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna write my own book with just what you have on the wall.
Tim Grimm says, evening to you too. Good catch. That was a good catch. No ball and 1 strike pitch. Inside and low. It's 1-1. That's Kyle Fritz in your foreground there, wearing number 8, the Snowman. Got himself on with an infield single. There he stands in scoring position with 2 outs. It's going to be up to shortstop Trey Larson. See if he can knock him in. The 1-1. That's down. Now 2-1. Should Larson reach, Chad Patko waits on deck for River Falls. That was 86. These guys can throw pretty good.
He's deceiving. Because it doesn't look like it's coming in that hard.
I'm agreeing with you on that.
Let's play magician and make their lead disappear.
There you go. Straight back to the netting. Those are cheesy, but I like them. Yeah, we got a book. What's the title of that book?
Cheesy.
Baseball Guides to Baseball Cheers. Rick Ackman. Rick spent some time on that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Anton Sabo set. Big pitch in the game. Here it comes. Ground ball to second base. Second baseman gathers it, flips to first, got him by 3 steps. Squared it up, hit it right at second baseman Tanner Hoyman. And Larson grounds out. And that'll do it for the Fish here in the 7th. They get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. There's 7 in the books. It's 4-3 Mudhens. Here we go, red ticket.
Nope. I'm out. I'm out.
If you have that winning ticket, bring it up to the press box to meet Coach Steve Bartline. He'll give you your take-home winning, $185. It's the 4160.
We donated again, Kev.
Here you go. You want to get up on here? Yeah, I'm going to get the winner. Okay, then come on back. Okay.
Oh, so there's still hope. All right.
Kyle Fritz still back on the mound. Sam Nenow is in. Ground ball right side. Patko gets it, but nobody's at first base. Ludke had to glide over towards second base. Patko gets it, but that's going to be an infield single for Nenow.
Scoreboard Steve has that as an error.
E3.
That's a tough call.
Wow. Really? He didn't. I mean, he went out of position, but he went to get the baseball, didn't he? Didn't he go to get the ball? And he couldn't get it? Not sure how that's an error. It's a mental error, not a physical error. What do you say?
I can't hear him.
I don't want to hear him. Swings through it. Huh. He didn't touch it, did he?
I don't know. I was still working on my beer order.
He didn't touch it. Patco got it. It was like way in the hole. I mean, Ludke thought he was going to get there. He couldn't. Patco got over there, got it, and he just glided to first for a hit. But they gave it. Steve gave it an air. Okay. Diego Giroux. Giroux's looking for his first hit tonight. Swings through that. Behind it, it's 1-2. That is pitch 82 now for Kyle Fritz.
Just so you know, whoever's keeping the scorebook in the fish dugout also gave it an error.
Really? So there you go. Okay, I'm convinced. I already had given up on it mentally. Just error. E3. I have it down.
All right. I just wanted to confirm that for you.
Yeah, because I might not have seen it right anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I did. That's what I think. I didn't see the whole play.
My eyes are going in a lot of directions.
Yeah, they sure are. You've got a few things going on over there.
A few things going on, so I'll trust Steve.
Yeah.
1 ball and 2 strikes on Giroux. Ground ball. Too short. Got to go to 1. Throws across his body. And, gosh, Trey Larson's good out there, isn't he?
He sure is. Smooth, just smooth.
Gets the runner to second base, though. That's as good as a bunt on this ground out to short. There's 1 out. Now we go to Ty Schrader. Good baseball game,
Real good.
if we haven't covered that.
4-3. Haven't seen the fish down very much in this 8th inning. Well, we haven't seen many 8th innings.
No. Kyle Fritz has given up the 4 runs on just 8 hits. Not bad, right? Just 1 error in this baseball game.
Yep. That was at 81, so he still got nice velo.
Good velo. Still throwing hard. Old iron arm. The 0-1. Framed out there by Chase McQuay. Doesn't get the call. It's a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Oh, look at that.
Well, that looks
Little
delicious.
BBQ. Runner goes to third, fouled back. He might have had that stolen over there at third base as well. He lost a glove or sliding mitt or something. John just shot that chair to Woodbury. One ball and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Look out! Little chin music up high and tight. Nobody wore that. It's now 2-2. Pretty good velo on that as well. Might have been an 81-82, huh?
Exactly 81, yep. For some reason, it's easier to pick up his speed than the other pitchers
It
right
looks
now.
like he's throwing harder than the other guy.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Ground ball to second
Patco.
base. Patco. Caught that in midair. Almost was able to double off the runner, but really nice running job out there by Pinhow to freeze on that line drive, right? That's a veteran base running decision there. The ball was hit not super hard, but right at the second baseman. The runner freezes and gets back to second base so he doesn't get doubled off, and that's where he'll stand now with 2 outs for Tanner Hoyman.
And had he not done that, Patco would have had him because he
Had
knew
him.
exactly how to play that.
That's just a veteran base running move right there. And it's tough to do because you see that hard hit ball off the bat like that. You want to get your momentum going. He froze in the line drive. He's always been taught wait till it gets through, and it paid off right there.
Patco was waiting for him.
The 0-1 now to Hoyman. Away. Still popping the leather.
Very good.
One ball, 1 strike. Now it's 1-2. You know where I set my glasses, John? Wherever I set my car keys.
Are they gone too?
Yeah. It might be in the car. I don't know.
It'll probably be in the last spot you look.
Yeah. Throw to third. Safe at third base. Close. Stolen base.
Yeah.
Over there at third, 2 outs. Yes, come on, Steve. Steve, come on in. Grab a headset. Hey, head coach from the University of Wisconsin River Falls baseball program, Steve Bartline, is with us. Steve, glad you're here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You bet. Our pleasure. The
You're a
pitch
little busy tonight there, son.
gets him. Look at the big old wily veteran, Mr. Kyle Fritz. Look at the come off the mound with that confidence. Look at the kid. High fives all the way around into the dugout for Kyle Fritz. Old iron arm. That's pitch 93. Still throwing 84 miles an hour.
We're looking into his eligibility.
Right. Exactly. Little recruiting call after the game tonight, maybe?
Yeah. No, we work on that weekly with him. So
Yeah, he's a certified engineer, state of Minnesota.
Yeah.
Structural engineer, does bridges, I believe. Yeah.
no, he does a great job pitching here. I mean, he'd be a fun one for any young guy to watch, to learn from, because he goes out there and he just battles, and he's been a fun one for me. He's
Speaking of
new to this
learning,
area.
we were watching Sam Nenau, who was on second base there for the Mudhens. We had a line drive to second, and we were talking about any young kid should have watched his base running because he totally froze on that line drive, and he wanted to make sure that got through. And otherwise, Patco was going to double him right off. But he froze in that line drive. He read the ball and then got back to the base safely. But yeah, a lot of the young players will get off to be a little lazy there and get doubled off the base on those infield line drives. But Nenau did a great job reading that play. That was a veteran base running move there. Was able to get back to the base.
Yeah, or they get jumpy and try to run.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I mean, you got a pretty clean game here tonight. And
Yeah.
reason that being one of the reasons.
Yes. Speaking of recruiting, tell us a little bit about how your recruiting is going here so far after the spring season.
Yeah, so it's been a good year. Kind of for us, how it works is this time of year is when we're bringing in this next graduation class, and so we'll be welcoming in the 2025 group, and they bring some decorations. There's 2 of them received some second team All-State honors. And so, yeah, it's an exciting group, and I know they're getting excited to get here and get underway and join what we're doing. So
Good.
been very good.
Well, this kid right here has been a great addition to the River Falls Fighting Fish team, Chad Patco. Look at him. Check out your monitor. That guy right there. We call him the media darling this week, but with a look like that, why wouldn't you be? Look at that. We saw him doing like 10 push-ups in the dugout before he grabbed his on-deck circle bat there, too.
Well, he knows he's on the camera.
He
Right.
knows. He knows. Right.
He's the darling.
He's the media darling. So there we go. Chad Patco.
He
What
did
an
have
addition.
a whole page, I think, for an article
Yeah.
this week. So.
The pitch shows bunt, pulls back. There's another veteran move there. Look at that. He saw that third baseman playing back there, and he goes, "We're down by a run here in the 8th. I think I try to lay one down and get on." And that's a ball. Now the third baseman does come in a couple steps, a little more alert. It's one ball and no strikes on Chad Patco. 3, 4, and 5 due up, middle of the order. Good healthy hack there, and it's now 1-1.
Yeah, Chad does not get cheated.
You know, that pitch there, 85, 86, Bill?
I had that at 83.
Okay.
Yep.
1 ball and 1 strike on Chad Patco. Patco looking for his first hit tonight, hitting in the 3 spot. 3 flyouts tonight. How about right now, Mr. Patco? That's just down. He's got a pretty gaudy average this year as well. What's he hitting, 4 or something maybe? Bill, you got that over there.
I do.
Bill does it all.
He is 412 coming into
412,
today.
Okay, yeah.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. So he's one of your assistant coaches, huh, Coach?
Yeah, we were just as lucky as the Fish and the local bowling alley to acquire Chad. He does a real nice job. He brings a bunch of experience. Played a long time in the summer circuit. Really friendly guy in the dugout. Guys really like him quite a bit, and so he's been a very welcome addition.
Seems like a real good human being, too. I mean, just a good quality person.
Yeah.
High character, that type of guy. The 2-2 hit right to short. Shortstop's got it on 1 hop. He's going to have to go to 1. Long throw across. And he gets a speedy Patco by 2 steps. And Patco goes down for the 4th time tonight. And it's ground out to shortstop. There's 1 down. Now we go to Lucas Ludke, the Mustache Marauder. He's got home run power. He did hit one hopper that bounced over the fence earlier tonight. He's got himself a double and a single and 2 runs scored. He's 2 for 3, and he came into the game hitting in the high 400s. He can swing a bat.
Sure can.
How about right now, get one into one? He was a little disappointed on Wednesday night. He thought he had a home run and hit the top of the double-decker fence. He was almost in his home run trot and missed the home run by a foot.
You guys gave him some really good camera time after that.
He did. He was a little ticked. He thought he had it. Ground ball to second. Second baseman has to come in hard. No, nice scoop. Flipped to second, slipped to first, and then got him by 2 steps. This is a pretty quality baseball team, is the St. Paul Mudhens. So Ludke grounds out to second. There's 2 down. Now we go to Reagan Pinhow.
Coach, how has this summer been different than last summer? Obviously, you've got a year, the inaugural year under your belt, and
Yeah, the biggest difference is you get a chance to track and check in on our guys. This is that first summer where they go off and get to play in their own town leagues and their own collegiate leagues, and so not only are we doing our recruitment for the future, but we got to check in on our current guys as well.
So you're stacking up a few good potential recruits. Your positive season, the positive atmosphere, the good park, is that paying off for you and maybe helping you land a couple guys?
Oh, certainly. Yeah, I think the more you get people up into this area and see the different things that we offer from a school standpoint, the community standpoint, it all helps. So, absolutely the new science building, too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And you guys have probably driven past there.
I've,
but wow.
I've toured it.
Have you toured
I've
it?
toured it.
Wow.
Yeah, I've toured it.
well,
I've not been in yet, so you got to.
No, it's nice.
your group's name going to be on it, isn't it, Kev?
We are. We did.
Yeah.
River Falls Municipal Electric Utility donated $100,000 to that. Don't want to give a little
Right.
promo here, but yes, we did. We always like to help our #1 electric utility customer in the city,
That's
University of
wonderful.
Wisconsin River Falls. So it's pretty easy to help give back there. So
Yeah.
yeah, we buttoned up that $100,000 gift with a big red bow and delivered that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
We're proud of that. We're proud of that, and we're proud of being partners with UW River Falls, our River Falls Municipal Electric Utility, and like to see you guys succeed. If you succeed, we succeed.
Like that. It should be on the outfield wall.
There you go. Oh, we are right over there.
Got to update the tag.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Bartline, do you know why River Falls Municipal Electric Utility loves to sponsor these night baseball games?
Well, I'm guessing it has something to do with the light.
Steve, because you can't play baseball in the dark. River Falls Municipal Electric Utility since 1900, and there's a fly to deep center field. Center fielder cruising over, has got room, and makes the catch in deep right center field. So Reagan Pinhow gives that a pretty good ride into deep right center, but center fielder A.J. Levy just too speedy, and he runs that one down, fly out to center. Excuse me, that was center fielder Riley Schwallenbach who ran that down for out number 3.
Right.
Fish send 3 to the plate. They get no runs on no hits, no errors, and none left. 8 in the books now. It's 4-3 Mudhens. We're going to the 9th. Fish haven't been here too often this season.
No, they sure haven't. So, Coach, last year you had a baseball day, a baseball event, and Kevin's team won that, which is really impressive.
Yeah.
So, did you have that this year yet?
Yeah, we had it. We had a golf outing,
Oh, nice.
and it was not too long ago.
This guy's team won then.
just so
was
happens-
it well attended?
It was very well attended. It just so happens that a couple of representatives from Hickory Homes did win this year.
Hey, you didn't bring your trophy tonight, Bill.
Oh, it's in the car.
Yep, the press box has been well represented for 2 years.
Yeah,
And,
1-2 punches.
rightfully so. Rightfully so. I've been getting compliments all over the state on these two. Doesn't matter if I'm watching a game in Appleton or Franklin or heck even over into. I've had people that have relatives down in Florida that have told me that they tune in and you guys are awfully exciting to listen to. I don't know what they're talking about.
Right,
right. I don't get to hear a lot of it, but they're onto something.
Now we have a lot of fun up here. It's pretty easy with a park like this, and we work the camera setup and try to bring pictures right into people's living rooms and make them feel like they're here at the park in River Falls, Wisconsin. It's a great facility. It's a great place. There's great baseball, and we like to try to do the best we can and bring that to people.
And your team was an absolute blast to watch this
They
year.
were.
I know your first year, so you never know, but it was just they played so hard and did so well.
That
Thank
one's
you.
gonna
Yeah.
that one's gonna drop in there for a leadoff single off the bat of Tanner Hoyman, the 8-hole hitter, and he's 1 for 4 tonight. That's his first hit. And they always like to get the 8-hole batter on with a leadoff single. Now we go to A.J. Levy, and Levy's got himself a double. He's 2 for 3.
No,
2 for 3.
this is Schwellenbach. This is the top of the
Oh,
order.
we're going back to the top of the order to Schwallenbach. I missed one. So I'm Scory Hoyman made the last third out.
Yep, that's
so
right.
it's my bad. Thank you.
Yep. So that was a Levy that hit that
Yep.
single.
Yep, A.J. Levy. So Levy's second hit of the game. And that one's going to be down the right field line and foul.
A good night for the kids. A lot of foul balls.
Yeah.
A lot of dollars.
$120 in foul balls tonight.
Still
Hey,
saved.
Yeah, you look at this too. I mean, let's go over here. Just look. Look at the crowd tonight again. You go through here, and it's still this hour of the night, and what is it? It's unbelievable, really. It's like Northwoods League type game. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ground ball towards second. Patco off his glove and on into center field. Patco gave that a really good effort out there at second base. Just gets past him. He's not happy with himself.
No, he's not.
But a great effort by Chad Patco and a well-struck baseball by Schwallenbach. And back-to-back singles now, first and second with nobody out. And St. Paul Mudhens looking for some insurance runs here.
Nobody in the bullpen right now, Kev. Do you
No,
think?
no, nobody. The tackle box has not been opened up down there.
So did your family get a 1099 for all the meat raffle prizes they won? I swear they went home with a half a cow.
Freezers are full.
Freezer. We got to buy new ones on the way home.
That was the first meat raffle I've ever done. And boy, those are. I'm gonna start looking around for those. That's a fun thing.
You've got a lot of kids to feed.
Yeah, you got a freezer full, huh?
Yeah, that was fun.
That was a blast.
Ground ball to first. To second for one. Come back to one. They're just going to get the one. That's okay, though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to get too greedy. That's a big out. Runners at the corners now, though. Rowan reaches on a fielder's choice. We'll go to Mason McCourty. McCourty hitting in the 3 spot. He's 0 for 4 tonight. You would think he's due.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can get him to roll over into the inning-ending double play here. I'm assuming you're going to have middles at double play depth, corners in probably here, huh, Coach?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. 0 for 4 tonight. What were some of the results?
He struck out, flew out to right twice, and grounded out once to short.
All right.
Old iron arm, that's his 101st pitch.
It's just getting loose.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And again, the tackle box has not been opened up down there down the left field line.
Maybe you don't
Nobody
do
in
that
the
to
bullpen.
Fritzy.
We call the bullpen the tackle box here with the fish. But why wouldn't you, right?
Something tells me Fritz doesn't bring a lot of tackle with him.
No. We're sticking with the red and white Meps. Pretty standard.
He's a one bobber kind of guy.
Yeah, that. 2 balls and 1 strike now on Mason McCourty, the catcher. How about a comebacker? That wouldn't be bad either. Kyle Fritz stares in. He's set at the belt. Has what he likes, and here it comes. Yacker.
Whoa.
Oh, that's filthy. That's a backyard whiffler right there. It's 2-2. That was a grown-up pitch.
It sure was.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Took about 15 miles an hour off.
Yeah.
15 miles an hour off.
Kind of
So
a
that
knee, a little bit of a knee buckler as well. The 2-2 from the wily veteran. Runner goes. Oh, you have to go back, flipped up, foul out of play. That makes the upper deck. Again, this is the Mudhens team's a good team, right? You know, that situation there, a little hit and run action. See if he goes again here. Not going. The pitch. Tries to get him to chase upstairs. Doesn't get him. It's 3-2. Runner at first and third. Runners at the corners for the Mudhens. They're looking for insurance runs up by 1 against a very good 22-1 Fish team. Kyle Fritz set at the belt. The 3-2 comes back with that breaking ball. Very similar to the one he threw earlier. That may be left up in the zone just a little bit more. And 3-2. Mason McCourty will live for another pitch as he follows that back to the netting.
Looks like he wanted that one back.
Yeah, he kind of left that. You know, you could maybe classify that as a hanger.
Yeah, look a little bit.
A little bit. Let's see here. The crafty veteran may bust him inside with a heater. Ground ball to second. That could be two. Not bobbled. You get the one at second.
It's good recovery.
Good recovery. Run does plate. They had a chance for two there. Patco bobbles it. Gets the runner at second. So that'll go 4-6 for the second out. Fielder's choice for McCourty. Run plates. That's an insurance run for the Mudhens. Now they go up 5-3. Take that, probably. Exchange that for a run.
Will you?
That's the power of double play depth.
Mhm.
Bobble that ball, and you're still in position to get an out.
Mm-hmm. Ground ball right side and foul. It's interesting here, too. Let's watch Patco's positioning. I talked to him a little bit about this offline. He said with his turf, he feels very comfortable playing 5-6 steps into the outfield. He can really cover a lot of territory out there. Why not, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you second base, you can still make that throw.
Yeah, I noticed that our second baseman, Max Krebs, this past year would do something similar. He would get quite deep on a standard type play. And
certain situations, right? Two outs. I mean, you get play back a little bit, skip everything in front of you.
Because of the
allows for
surface?
some more angles. Sometimes the surface, and then just the situation to get some more range. You got a guy like Patco who's played on the left side of the field for many years and trust his arm, so
yeah,
get a
good
little
call.
bit extra space would be good too.
He's a good kid, but he's a St. Louis Cardinal fan, so
We
I feel the need to continue to bring that up.
We're holding that against him.
Yep.
Swing through this now, 1-2.
Apparently he snuck through the process. From
Yeah,
now
I
on,
wasn't aware of that through the vetting process.
I'll have to start interviewing your candidates. Brewers fans
Yeah,
only.
there's a blemish.
Yep.
So as we move into the fall, Coach, what are you looking forward to with your new team this year? You got a lot of returners. Did you get a lot of? Let me ask you: did you get a lot of returners? Are we a lot of guys coming back?
Yeah, we're gonna have
Let's start
we're gonna have a lot of guys back, and the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is that this isn't gonna be their first go.
Yeah.
They're gonna come back and have some expectation of everything, of what to do in the fall. We'll be able to get them into the weight room sooner because they're just gonna acclimate that way. They've gone through it. They'll be aware of what to do on campus and just all the little things you don't always think about with a young team and a new team. And so looking forward to it not being all new to them.
Right. So then we'll go from there in just a second. Let me recap the inning. They get the one run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8.5 in the books, 5-3 Mudhens. We're going to go to the bottom of the ninth. Fisher down by 2. And if you're looking ahead to the Fish order, they're going to go 6, 7, 8. McQuaid, Curdy, and Zimmerman are due up on my bingo card unless they pull some strings on that.
Going along with what you were just saying, Coach, I don't remember exactly the number, but when I was looking at your roster, you had 25 freshmen out of 37 or whatever it was. So everything was brand new for them.
Yeah, and even in addition to that, there's 31 first-year players.
Oh, good call.
So even some of the guys that maybe were not true freshmen
Yep.
or sophomores, it was their first time in
31?
college baseball. 31 of the 38. Yeah. So there was a lot of new.
Yeah.
And even like I said, even guys that had been other places, it was their first go at college. So that being said, the thing I'm most excited about is not everything being new.
Right.
I think that should be able to cut down questions I get by about half. They can go to some returners to ask some of those questions, which will be good.
Did you develop some leadership that you're going to see show up here this fall?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
and every field was new. Every bus ride was new. Everything was new.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. So going through it helps with that, but then also now they know each other, and that's a big part of it too. Is when you're going through something and competing for a spot, it's hard to always get to know the people around you, and then by the time you do, the season's over. And so coming back this year, a lot of familiarity would be good.
So back to my question about the maturation of the players and whatnot. So I'm assuming in any group like that, some leaders do emerge. Are you seeing some of that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we saw some as the season went on, and we were fortunate, and we are fortunate within our roster. We've got a lot of inherent leaders themselves, guys that were captains for previous teams, and they're looking for opportunities to lead.
Right.
Game of baseball gives you a few of them, but within a team, there's some natural leaders that have brought themselves forward as well.
That's good. That's always fun to have. It's fun to see as a coach to see those types of kids emerge too, right? And take that role. You need that role.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Is there do you do much with the transfer portal? Is that something that's a big deal for you right now?
It's a big deal for, I would say, all colleges
Gotcha.
right now. Everybody's got kind of a pulse on it. It's a little bit inflated in the sense that it certainly maybe helps those Power Fives at a higher level just because of the amount of money that they can have at their disposal.
Gotcha.
But it's a cool thing for anyone in college baseball that they're able to put their name into that and have a network of finding a new home.
This kid's here. Here's a pretty good ball player. You should probably keep him on your short list. Chase McQuaid. Have him come back over.
Yeah, he's a very nice ball player.
He is. Chase McQuaid. 1 ball and no strikes. Fish looking to get the tying run to the plate. That one's popped up right side, giving chase, and that's going to reach the seats. Some young fan from Beldenville on that one.
I just saw with NIL and everything. I can't remember the kid's name, but the Hobie Baker Award in hockey. He plays for Michigan State, right? He's going back to college.
Is that right?
Yeah. So he just won the the best player in the country
Nation
award, and
hockey.
he's going back. And
Found a year of eligibility.
that's
There-
got to
there's
be
a-
NIL, doesn't it? I mean, that
There's
has
some
to be driven
with that. Yeah, there was actually a pitcher that was committed to LSU. I saw this today, and he actually is choosing to forego the draft to go to LSU, and I would suspect that's
Similar.
for him to some
There's
money.
got to
Yeah.
be, especially at LSU.
The
Oh,
2-1. That's well hit. Left field. Left fielder not coming in. A little bit on the grip tape maybe. And it was a good swing on that, but the more I thought about it, that was more in on the grip tape a little bit. Kind of got in a jam sandwich.
He knew it
and
right away.
Out to left field. And McQuaid flies out to left. There's one down. Fish down to the last 2 outs now here in the 9th inning, down by a pair.
So I've got $6 to contribute to the NIL fund. So if you need it, just so you know,
Yeah, we'll get that rolling in time.
I think we can do a lot with that.
We're going to start with Tarnation Tavern.
There you
2
go.
drinks.
Yeah.
We'll solve a lot of problems.
Couple drink tokens.
Well, at last year, our Red and Black series, we did wings for the teams after the series. They really liked them.
Yeah.
And so
That's cool.
I'll have to pitch that to Fred.
Yep.
Speaking of ball players, how about this Austin Curdy kid? He's playing on every team available.
Yeah, he is.
Claire, Legion, Fish.
He's got a busy schedule.
He's got that age thing. It just fits in so neatly to all those things. It's a rare thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, guys are all these guys are very fortunate to have an option to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Legion ball's up to 19 now, I believe, right? So you can play that if you want. And why not?
It's not as common in Wisconsin as
No,
it is
other
in
places.
Minnesota, but
Mhm.
Was it more common over?
a little more common there. Yeah. Now we have actually Sean Gavin, one of our pitchers.
Mhm,
He's playing in the state league with Sheboygan,
Hmm.
but he's in the Legion All-Star game this summer because
Hmm.
he's playing some innings with Oshkosh Legion as well.
The 1-2. That's sliders away. We'll stick it. Now we'll go to 2-2 on Austin Curdy. Henry Zimmerman is due up next. We'll see if he's going to keep a bat or if we're going to go somewhere else. We're at the 7th spot in the order right here with Curdy. You would know that because Bill's got it on your scoreboard at home. Swings through it. Oof. Throw it around. There's 2 down. Anton Sabo trying to. Is this still Sabo on the mound?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, it
Yep.
is. He's trying to get the save tonight.
His velo's been all right in the mid-80s consistently.
Yeah, and the first guy, Fisher, he was thrown up there too.
Yeah, he was. He got some great pitching.
2 down.
Going right now.
Got 1 out left. Someone put a quarter in the merry-go-round, see if we can get her going. And Henry Zimmerman sees a 86-mile-an-hour fastball there upstairs. It's 0-1.
It's a good showcase of some Division III arms tonight.
Yeah, right.
Starter from Eau Claire and then
Coach is up here.
Case
He's
Western.
I saw him reach in his back pocket and get a little notebook out. I'm not sure if that was.
There goes my $6 in NIL money. So much for tarnation.
Coach is like, just hold on a second. Does that pen have some ink in it? Excuse me.
Have you seen a new science building?
Coach is reaching over trying to get behind that jugs gun a little bit more to see the
Right.
speed on his pitches.
He taught me a lot. He taught me more in 2 minutes than I've known all year.
The 0-2 pitch swings through it. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And that'll be it for Henry Zimmerman and the Fighting Fish tonight here at First National Bank at River Falls Field. They fall to the St. Paul Mudhens by a final score of 5-3 on a very tidy baseball game. in a game time of 2 hours and 12 minutes. Yeah.
You don't see that very often.
No, you don't see it very often, but what a very well-played baseball game, very well-pitched baseball game. We had a big home run off the bat of Reagan Pinhow for the Fish, but the pesky Mudhens got a couple runs early, and they hold off the Fish, and they defeat them by a final score of 5-3. Fish go to a season record now of 22-2. Final line of the game tonight, the St. Paul Mudhens with 5 runs on 10 hits. They had no errors. The Fish with 3 runs on 7 hits, and they had 1 error. Again, game time, 2 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's game attendance, 674.
At least. Coach, it's always awesome to have you up here.
Yeah, thanks guys for
Yeah.
having me up, join you. It's a
Yeah.
quick game tonight. We
Quick
have our couple of our athletes down in the concession stand tonight, and for them this is kind of cool because they're all playing other places,
Right.
and they got to come here tonight
Oh.
and see what this is like. And they've really only experienced our games, which it's about 20 degrees colder.
Yeah.
And so I think it's pretty neat for them to come out and check this out.
Great
Thanks,
atmosphere.
thanks a lot for having me up here to
Yep.
chat.
Yeah, great
So-
atmosphere at the ballpark. It's really good to have you as the skipper of the University of Wisconsin River Falls Falcons baseball team, and the community is glad you're here as well. So,
Well, we're really glad to be here, and really glad to have you guys bringing baseball to people's living rooms and helping
Right.
us out. So thanks a
all
lot.
right. Head coach Steve Bartline. Thank you, Steve. Thanks, Coach. All right.
You staying up here or going down there?
All right, what do you think we put a big red bow on this thing, Bill?
Yeah, good idea.
I think I already gave it the rundown on behalf of the River Falls Fighting Fish Baseball Club. Mr. John Fry from Evansville, who was up here earlier. Head coach Steve Bartline, who was able to join us up in the booth tonight. Head coach, University of Wisconsin River Falls Baseball. And my great color commentator and your scoreboard keeper, jugs gun guy, the whole kit and caboodle, Mr. Billy Jensen. I'm Kevin Westhouse saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. And until next time, good night, everyone.